Hey, 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 you dirty dogs. All right. I haven't done a whole lot of research, but I think y'all heard. I like the Denver Broncos to go undefeated and end up going 19-1, which is the 43rd prime, and the Super Bowl is on 43rd day of the year. Super Bowl 57 is. All right. Now, so I did a little bit of gematria here. I just started out with undefeated, so you see the numbers there. All right. I noticed that Broncos and undefeated both equal 40. I noticed that Denver Broncos has my 197, 9/17 date, 45th prime. And Denver Broncos undefeated is 103 in Chaldean, and Broncos is 103. And this is the 103rd season, okay? Just some simple numbers. Now, here I can connect some other stuff. So the Broncos would end up going 17-0. What's kind of crazy is that 9/17 is the 170th day of the year on the 13-month calendar. Now I'm going to try to show you some connections that I've just seen. Very limited work. Okay. Well, I'm going to stay on this page for right now because I looked up the last two games of last season. Russell Westbrook actually won with the Seattle Seahawks. So if he wins 19 more, he's going to end up winning 21. And if he loses in the Super Bowl, that's going to be 21-1, okay? Or 1-2-1, depending on how you write it. And what's kind of funny is Denver Broncos undefeated equals 1-2-1 in reverse reduction. And 211 is the 47th prime. So if you end up seeing some 47s later down the road, I'm just throwing it out there. So the last time that Russell Wilson has lost is 12/26/2021, okay? And to the Super Bowl date, that's going to be actually 1 year, 1 month, and 17 days. Big number. We just had the 117th World Series last year. But the bigger thing is pi. 413 days, pi is 4.13. But even bigger than that is you see that 59 weeks, and I have them playing the Dallas Cowboys, and they're currently 9-5 or 5-9 versus the Cowboys all time. Soon to be 6-9. Also, if you notice, that's 13 months, 17 days, and I've been talking about that 137, 371 date over and over. We see that everywhere. And we know that undefeated equals 40. It was connected to the Broncos at equals 40. And 173 is the 40th prime. And who is number 4? Dak Prescott. It's going to take number 3 down on the 43rd day of the year. Not sure if I said it, but 191 is the 43rd prime. And if Russell Wilson goes to the Super Bowl undefeated, he would end up being 19-1. So I looked up Broncos undefeated and ended up seeing a headline the last time that they played. Let me actually show you the news story. So Broncos undefeated. I saw this old story right here. All right. And it's really weird. It was posted 2 days ago. Why would they be posting the Giants upset undefeated Broncos? It's because they have to put the truth in plain sight. They're feeding us information before the season starts because something with this matrix, they have to put the truth out there. Now it's a matter of discerning that truth, trying to figure out what's truth and what's not truth, you know. So I like that they did that. I also noticed a whole bunch of news stories about undefeated this, undefeated that, Broncos undefeated in September, Broncos undefeated 1998, Broncos undefeated. Well, the day that they actually lost was December 13th, 1998 versus the Giants. And the score was 20-16, 216. It's that same 216 number that we see everywhere. Number of the beast, 6 times 6 times 6. But they were 13-0, and we know that 13 is lucky for the underdog, and that's why they got beat. Kind of funny, they got beat with 48 seconds left, and we know that 223 is the 48th prime, and 322, skull and bones. So the day that they got beat, okay, undefeated, that big news story, this came out 2 days ago, all right, when I looked up Broncos undefeated. I would not have seen that if I didn't look that up. It's kind of crazy. It was 2 days ago. But it was in 1998, and that was 12 61 weeks. The same exact numbers, okay? 12/26 was the date of that last news story. Right here, the last time that Russell Wilson lost, 12/26. So we keep seeing that number of the beast number pop up. But what's bigger is this day that they lost was 347th day of the year. 347 is the 69th prime. And we know that versus the Cowboys, they're gonna go 6-9. So that old news story, I just happened to look up, you know, that where the last time they went undefeated and they were 13-0 and got beat by the Giants, and they made it a big deal. Now, I'm not going to show you all the connections, all right? But that news story, these numbers are good. Love them. And Rodney, if you're watching, here's your 714, 714. Anyway, 591 is, you watch, okay, and you're going to see it at the end of the season. But this 591, I've been seeing everywhere, but it's going to connect to the Cowboys ending record. Dak Prescott or the Cowboys. Just watch that 591. Love that 222 right there too, and I've got connections with that 151 as well. So you can see this too is Broncos equal 86. Let me show you something. If Russell Wilson ends up winning 21 games, okay, and he loses, it's going to be 21. And we know that 86, just like Elgin Baylor died at the age of 86. If you're at a restaurant, you know that if something gets taken off the menu, it gets 86. And 21 is the 8th Fibonacci and the 6th triangular, 86. I just showed you that, and 21 is a product of 3 and 7. We're 73, 21st prime. And we know that 7-3 is huge. Brady is 7-3 in Super Bowls. But you're going to see that 37 in the stats for both both the quarterbacks and the games. So everybody has that 73 connection. So Broncos equal 86. He's going to end up going 21 games. He's going to lose, and he's going to get 86 in the Super Bowl. Broncos are going to go undefeated and lose in the Super Bowl. So if they get there, do not put money on them to win.